Hey guys, what is going on? This is External Shockwave alongside Chris Gamer 1025 here, bringing you the second installment and second episode of the TAP podcast, episode number 2. We have some great topics here for you in this episode, like the WWE Hell in a Cell pay-per-view fallout, concerns about the WWE Raw's Cruiserweight division, and the Broken Hardys in TNA.
I'm really looking forward to talk about these topics just because, I don't know, just the last one, it gets to me. It gets to me.
The Broken Hardys, it's amazing. That's why it's a topic here.
Well, let's get on the roll. Let's do one at a time. We're going with the Hell in a Cell that you said was first, right?
Of course, the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view fallout. What a great pay-per-view, right? What a great pay-per-view.
No, I thought it was going to be better.
Why you lying?
I'm not lying.
He liked it, guys.
I really thought Sasha was going to win in the main event. Let's just skip right to the main event. I really thought she was going to win the main event. But, of course, they want that Charlotte, streak, pay-per-view streak going on till WrestleMania. And they want Sasha versus Bayley in a non-title match for some odd reason. So
it would have been more worthy over the championship, but I guess they didn't want Charlotte to, if you think about it, though, if it was to be Sasha versus Bayley and Charlotte's not involved with the championship, that would have been weird, because who does she face on the side? There's nobody for her to face.
I don't know, this pay-per-view was kind of weird, because there's that, and there's Kevin Owens just, winning with Chris Jericho, obviously.
They're both Universal Champion. You had to watch Raw Talk, and then you would know that.
The Tag Team Championship match, of course, the New Day was obviously going to win by disqualification. You never ever going to see New Day lose until, I would say the pay-per-view after they pass what's their name again? Demolition's Reign?
Yeah. Which
would be after Survivor Series. That's what I'm predicting. Hopefully it's a big pay-per-view that everybody would care, not Roadblock.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yes. SmackDown's getting TLC.
TLC, yeah, they're getting TLC. I think it's December 4th,
so maybe
9, something like that.
Yeah, maybe Raw is getting Roadblock, and then Fastlane is in February, maybe February. Yeah.
Well, they did want to bring Elimination Chamber back, so I don't know if they're actually going to do that this year or if they're going to wait next year. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But as you can see, as you can probably tell by my universe mode, I love, Elimination Chamber. I loved it. So that's why I used the concept of it. So it's good to see it come back, if it comes back.
Yeah. Nothing really. There is actually one topic on Hell in a Cell, but I guess we could just lead it into our next one. Concerning the Cruiserweight division, it's what took place at Hell in a Cell. The Brian Kendrick defeated T.J. Perkins and became the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion.
Well, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson defeated Enzo Amore and Big Cass, which I told you was going to happen.
That was going to happen.
I keep saying oh my god. But, I don't know. I got 2 matches wrong in this pay-per-view. I thought I was going to get it all right. I felt like everything was going to be correct, but apparently,
nope.
TJP had to lose, and, Sasha had to lose. That was the only 2 matches I got wrong. I could never get a WWE pay-per-view correct. Because fantasy booking never works.
Never.
Jesus.
Never gonna happen. Never.
Bayley defeated Dana, which was obvious. Come on, guys, really. Roman defeated Rusev. What more do I have to say? He's Roman Reigns.
Ooh, ah.
Yeah. The Boy Nice lost the kickoff match. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. Why can't the heels actually pick up a win? This and this ties into the Cruiserweight thing as well, the cruiserweight topic. The heels always lose, and then they had this match at Hell in a Cell kickoff, and they had it on Raw, the same exact match. Probably because nobody showed up to the kickoff, nobody. So I'm guessing, hey, let's force everyone to watch it on Raw, and they still lost. Still,
doesn't make sense. But next topic here, the Raw's Cruiserweight division, which is basically what we were kind of drifting into anyways. Brian Kendrick, your Cruiserweight champion. I like this idea, but I don't like that he won it so soon. Like TJP, lost it. He only had it for one pay-per-view, which was for SummerSlam, and then he lost it right away at Hell in a Cell. Clash of Champions too, but it wasn't amazing.
Those pay-per-views weren't really that good.
Wait, what am I saying? He didn't have it at SummerSlam. He had it at Clash of Champions. There we go. And then he loses it at Hell in a Cell. It didn't work out. Not with me.
No, I really thought that they would probably go for somebody else, considering Brian Kendrick's age. I'm not knocking down Brian Kendrick.
Excuse me.
You can be as old as you can. You can be champion, okay? Just look at the records in, WWE history. But, I mean...
Of course, Vince McMahon.
Shouldn't they have somebody, fresh, somebody new? Sure, he's a big top heel, but I felt like somebody else can take the belt, take away the role off of Kendrick, basically.
That should come down to the boy Nese.
Exactly. Tony Nese, I feel WWE officials are high on him, and I'm high on him. I really feel that Tony Nese can really be that next top heel that WWE actually want.
And
if there was no cruiserweight division right now, Tony Nese could be United States champion or Intercontinental champion. He's just that good to me that I think he should deserve that push.
And if you really think about it, they could turn Tony Nese's face, have him follow the path of what happened at, during the Cruiserweight Classic. Brian Kendrick was the man to eliminate Tony Nese, so if they feud over the title now, it would be just fine with me.
And we're not knocking down any other Cruiserweight competitor. I mean, you have Cedric Alexander, which is a really good star. People like him. They pop to him every time he comes out. Lince Dorado, not that much, but he's there. Arya Daivari, there's so many things that he can do with him that he can pick up from his brother, I think.
Yep.
Drew Gulak, very good technician wrestler. I like him because, he's cool. His gimmick, his personality, it is just cool to me.
Like Zack Sabre Jr. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like Zack Sabre Jr.
What? If anybody that is a Zack Sabre Jr. fan and just heard that, please cover your ears.
No. Don't
that was
nothing.
disappointing to hear.
I have a reason why. Okay? Hear me out, right? Zack Sabre Jr., this whole thing should be about Zack Sabre Jr. Okay? His gimmick is okay. Technician wrestler, okay. But his personality has to have something. I feel like he doesn't have a personality. He's just a technician-based wrestler. There's no face, there's no heel. There's just Zack Sabre Jr. There's just technician wrestler. That's it.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I could see because Gulak is he's a heel, but he's aggressive in the ring. He's an aggressive technician that looks like he just wants to rip your arm off. I get it. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, I just can't find myself getting behind Zack Sabre Jr. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I just can't get behind him that much. It's weird to me. He's not that wrestler, that's crazy good,
Yeah. There is also another person, which I doubt people would actually care too much, but I actually like Mustafa Ali. And I think he should be in NXT and doing something there and be given an opportunity because I actually think his whole look is amazing. He'd be a good heel in NXT.
I kind of felt bad that some of the people lost the way they lost. like
Harvin
I don't know.
Garcia. Yes, I see. They should have
What?
went to the
No.
finals.
If you look at it, um, what is it? Grand Metalik defeated Akira Tozawa. Okay, that's a good upset, but it's just a little weird to me because
It's the
Akira
patented
Tozawa.
Metalik driver. Come on, nobody could kick out
No,
of that.
no. I mean, they should have at least more cruiserweights on Raw. I don't want to see Rich Swann again. I don't want to see Cedric Alexander, even though they're good. We need more people. And talking about that, they're actually thinking about bringing Jack Gallagher to
Yeah.
Raw.
Yes. Woo.
He's a very good wrestler. I would love to see Jack Gallagher. And Akira Tozawa, apparently not. I mean, he's relocating in Orlando for NXT. So, apparently, I don't think he's going to wrestle in Raw, which is kind of weird. Very weird.
That is actually that's mind-boggling. I feel like just skipping the topic after hearing that. Akira Tozawa to NXT, a man that was in the Cruiserweight Classic is not in the Cruiserweight division on Raw. Whatever. I don't. What?
Noam Dar is kind of like the same thing that I feel about Zack Sabre Jr. No personality, just Noam Dar, just there.
That's weird because I like Noam Dar. So do I like Zack Sabre Jr. Yet they
I mean,
have slight personality difference.
I lean towards Noam Dar a little bit more than Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know why. It's just maybe the way, their difference in background or something like that, maybe. Kota Ibushi's in NXT. I mean, he's fighting in the Dusty Rhodes Classic tournament with TJP. I mean, originally he was supposed to be with Hideo Itami, but Hideo unfortunately got injured, so that took away the hypeness of Team Strong Style there. You know what I'm saying?
Team Strong Style.
Yeah, it's for life. I'm telling you, even in real life.
I don't know about that. It's all about the Bullet Club.
See, I think that's all the cruiserweights. But hey, let's see, Raul Mendoza. I mean, he was cool too. Raul Mendoza, he wasn't bad.
Why are you lying? Don't
I'm
lie
not
to
lying.
them.
He was actually pretty cool. Tyson Dukes.
Oh my God, Tyson, please,
I want to see Tyson Dukes. I really am
God,
interested in Tyson Dukes.
please.
His gimmick, to his background, to like everything he just stands for is just so cool to me. Like, I want to see him, but I don't think he's gonna get called up because I guess he's not that popular to some people. But to me, he's actually one of my favorite guys to see. One of my favorite cruiserweights.
I mean, when you get referred by Kevin Owens on Twitter saying he was going to watch the Cruiserweight Classic and congratulated Tyson Dukes for being in it, that means something because the champion of the universe just recognized you. A fellow Canadian, by the way.
And we already know about Gargano and Ciampa. Both men extremely talented, can wrestle tag team and singles matches. So we don't have to talk about them. But on Raw, let's talk about the cruiserweights again. On Raw, I feel like they're mistreated. They don't really get that much of a reaction when they head out to the ring. It's just nobody has a response. Nobody cheers, nobody boos. They just sit there and they don't do anything, basically. I really feel bad for the Cruiserweight division because this is a huge step that WWE is taking to really elevate their program, and it's not working.
At all. But there's something missing to it because I kind of don't understand it. It's the same talented competitors that were fighting for an opportunity in the Cruiserweight Classic. I kind of don't understand why the Raw crowds are not entertained because there's still those same amazing cruiserweights that we experienced watching on the WWE Network. Or maybe it's because of the time they have to put on a match. It's not as lengthy as it was in the Cruiserweight Classic. Maybe that's the reason they're not entertained by the Cruiserweights on Raw.
Or maybe it's because it's a bigger crowd. Maybe it's because the Raw crowd is so big and they're so used to seeing these big stars. They're not used to a Tony Nese. They're not used to Drew Gulak, Tyson Dukes, Cedric Alexander. They want to see your John Cena's, Randy Orton's, all that stuff. Maybe it's that. I feel like the smaller arena. The smaller arena is more of a better environment for the Cruiserweight Classic, and I think that's why they're doing this. What is it? On episode 205, something like that. I don't know what's it called.
Oh yeah, 205 Live. It's going to be, those I think are going to be taped and then shown on the network after SmackDown. So forget watching Talking Smack because I don't think nobody does anyways. But watch 205 Live. Apparently, it's still going to be Cruiserweight based. Still going to see our competitors that you usually see. But yeah.
And good for them for finding a home for the Cruiserweights, because these people need to start caring about the Cruiserweights. Back in the day, they cared a lot. I don't know why, because there were new faces, and these people are new as well. I mean, they're pretty talented, so I don't know. Maybe it's just
what I also think it may be that NXT Full Sail crowd. They're kind of how can I say, indie based, sort of, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
They revolve all around those NXT guys because a majority of them have made names for themselves on the independent scenes, and so when they're showcased in NXT, that's why they get behind them.
I was going to say maybe it's because, I doubt it, but maybe because the places that they go to showcase this, where they're live from, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I was saying. But indie based, we expect indie talents to make a name for themselves in NXT. That crowd goes crazy for independent talents. I guess the people on Raw, SmackDown, because they're used to seeing the John Cena's, Randy's for so many years. That's just what they're used to seeing, and nothing different. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I don't know. WWE needs to do something. And I think the 205 Live is a big step into the future of the Cruiserweights. And I hope it does very, very good.
I'll definitely be tuning in. Don't know when it starts. I think they announced it. I'm not sure, but I'll have to check and give that news to you guys. But the Broken Hardys in TNA. The best topic for last, really.
No.
It really is. And the Broken Hardys in TNA. What can you say about the Broken Hardys in TNA except it's not obsolete? It's amazing.
I mean, I'll give them props. It's very creative, very unique. It's just not the right thing you want to put on TV, exactly.
There's been some questionable things wrestling promotions have done and put on TV. It's kind of half and half for me. It's entertaining in somewhat ways comedic, but it's a little weird at the same time as well. It's kind of in resemblance to what I have a problem with in Lucha Underground. I watched Lucha Underground Season 1, a bit of Season 2, but I stopped watching during Season 3 because it's how can I say it? Once you stop watching, you miss a whole bunch of stuff and it gets crazy. I watched Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, the final deletion. Didn't watch anything after that, and next thing you know, I'm watching the Hardys feuding with the Decay for the tag titles. And since when did the Decay win the tag titles? Because I didn't watch. That's the weird thing.
Hardys, I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna be one of those people, okay? I'm gonna be one of those people. saying they should go back to WWE. They should have done that.
They should.
I don't know when this Hardy thing is gonna stop, but I don't like it. It's too weird, too cringeworthy for me. Not the type of wrestling that I want to see. I will admit it's funny and I laugh at all the stuff that they do, but as a wrestling fan for like so many years, I believe that it shouldn't be like this, you know? It should be something different.
It's not comedic in a way of DX, I guess.
It's not like comedic in the way that it's enjoyable. It's comedic in the way that it's super like weird and like cringeworthy and just so awkward as a place.
That's true. Now, also, I mean, we're talking about the Broken Hardys. We're talking about the company they're in. Let's talk about the actual company they're in. TNA, Impact Wrestling, the best wrestling promotion in the... No, it's not. They're experiencing a lot of problems.
Don't get me started, because how many people TNA did not pay? How many people? This is ridiculous.
Actually, no, Samoa Joe and AJ Styles are going to sue TNA. What's next?
I mean, Scott Steiner already did. And I think Jeff Jarrett, Billy Corgan.
Big Papa Pump. That's how you know it's a problem. They heard those sirens.
But I was talking about this like earlier by myself. I know that sounds kind of weird, but
you need to go get that checked out.
I was thinking to myself,
you need to get that checked out.
Jeff Jarrett back in those days was way better running TNA. When Dixie joined and when she, did that partnership with Bischoff and Hulk Hogan, like the company just died.
It went down the drain slowly.
Very slowly, but surely it went down the drain. Sure, they had a few successes, and I'm not gonna lie, TNA now has a few successes.
The Miracle, Mike Bennett.
You can't pull a miracle and revive this company because it's just not gonna happen.
Even with Cody, he's no longer Rhodes, by the way. In case you didn't know, he's no longer Rhodes. He's just Cody.
What else I have to say about TNA? Corgan left.
I think Bobby Lashley as champion was just best for business.
Lashley?
That's what made it go down the drain. Making him lose. That's it. I've solved it.
I don't see why Eddie Edwards is champion. I really feel EC3 should have won it Bound for Glory. Just so they can give a little hope to the company of surviving.
That actually makes sense. They had a whole good, not catchphrase, but they were saying EC3 three-time champ. That could have been good on shirts. Come on, you just missed out on an opportunity.
And you see TNA talents are leaving. Like, they don't really have that much big stars that they did before.
Yeah, like
AJ Styles.
Suicide. What? I mean,
yeah.
what? What?
Bobby Roode. James Storm. Who else? Who else left? Who recently left?
Not recent.
Eric Young?
Oh my God, yes. Of course, she's not recent, but Mickie James, who will be at NXT TakeOver Toronto, taking on Asuka for the NXT Women's Championship.
Magnus was pretty good. I liked his run as champion. What a good heel he was. MVP, not so much, but he left.
I just thought about this. I mean, I don't watch TNA that much, but from what I've seen, and especially on YouTube, he's not featured in any clips, which makes me want to believe that Bram is no longer with TNA as well.
I haven't seen Bram in a long time, too.
Exactly. Which makes me think he might have left as well. And Bram was actually an amazing heel to me.
Bram was one of those underrated guys.
He's the Cesaro of TNA. If that works, he's the Cesaro of TNA. That's basically what I thought. But talking about TNA right now, Like you were saying, another good talent, but there's no hope in reviving TNA. Eli Drake. I like Eli Drake. He's Eli Drake. There's nothing else to say about Eli Drake.
Definitely an amazing talent, Eli Drake. But another amazing talent is who's rising up in TNA right now. What's that guy's name?
What's that guy's
It's been
name?
so long, see? It's been so long since I watched TNA.
Well,
I haven't watched TNA since they put Dixie through a table, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Like 3 years ago, maybe?
Oh my goodness. One thing I do like about the X Division, I saw Bound for Glory in, what was it before? Slammiversary. Zema Ion.
Zema Ion's great.
No, he's not. Why are you lying? I was just joking. That was a joke. You were supposed to laugh.
No, I'm not lying when I say DJ Z, which I hate calling him
yeah.
that, but Zema Ion, he's good. He just needs to get rid of that DJ. I don't like that catchphrase. I feel like he should go back to Zema Ion days.
I like it. No, DJ Z. I mean, if you watch his Slammiversary entrance and his Bound for Glory entrance, it looked amazing. It was better than Naomi. I was feeling the glow for DJ Z. No pause on that one. None at all. But in short, TNA, no way of reviving that poor company.
They were competition for WWE at one point, and it's really sad to see him go down because they used to be my favorite company next to WWE.
Whoa.
Like I watched AJ Styles, I watched Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe,
Fortune 4,
and none of them are there now. And it's just sad that they're just going down this way.
Yeah.
You know, it's like watching your favorite TV shows, like the writer just, dies and doesn't write a show again. You know what I'm saying?
or the Black Machismo, Jay Lethal. His Ring of Honor run is really weird to me. Grow your hair back, please, if you're watching. Please.
I don't think he's watching.
It's just really weird. Somebody tell this man to watch. I can't. It is weird to see Jay Lethal like that after seeing him so many years with the previous hairstyle he had. I'm still not used to it, and it's been like months. No, I can't.
Months? 2? Maybe?
Maybe more. I have no idea. It's just frightening. I think we should end it off. Poor Jay Lethal's haircut. That's it.
Jay
Cut.
Lethal's hair?
Cut. That's it.
Please, somebody tweet at him. Please cut your hair. Please.
Cut your hair. No. Grow your hair. Hashtag grow your hair.
I knew that would annoy you.
Hashtag grow your hair.
No, don't.
Please.
Hashtag do not grow your hair, please.
Do it. And he'll know.
No.
Yeah. And I got some interesting topics in my head for next week's Tap Podcast, episode number 3. So if you want to see more TAP Tap Podcasts with yours truly and Chris Gamer 1025, be sure to hit that subscribe button on both our channels. Share with your friends. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts below on any of the topics we discussed. And Chris Gamer, you have anything to say to the people?
Well, I would like to add on, follow our social media accounts down below in the description. And, well, by the time of this recording, my Payback should be up. So, if you guys want to check my Payback pay-per-view out, or, his Battleground pay-per-view, which I'm sure everybody already watched. So,
Yep.
That's it.
It's going to be good. WWE2K17 Year Rush Mode is going in a great direction so far in season.
And I can't wait to see what's going to go on later on, but I'm sure you guys would join us for the ride.